Hey guys, here we are for my first Let's Play in a while for Unity of Command. We're going to play the actual campaign, the Stalingrad campaign as the Soviets. I'm pretty excited about it. We're going to start with Operation Uranus, named after the Greek god, not the planet. A little bit of background. Greek god Uranus was actually one of two original deities. There's Uranus, who's the sky, and Gaia, who's the ground. And I can't believe I remember this from my ancient history class. But they're the ones that basically gave birth to the Titans, who then gave birth to the Greek gods, Zeus and all them. Uranus did not like his children, imprisoned, I believe it was his youngest children within Gaia. She got all angry, had her children, especially Kronos, the Titan Kronos, who will become the leader and Zeus's father, to go and hurt Uranus, cut off his private parts, and that's from where Aphrodite sprung. So that's why she's the goddess of love and fertility and all that. So just a little brief background on the name. So we're going to go in. Von Wykes is going to be the people defending. I'm going to be representing Rakosovsky. I'm not as familiar with him. First of all, I'm not as familiar with Russian commanders, but also I don't think there's as much about him. Von Wykes was part of like one of the main generals in charge of a lot of the invasion of France, the invasion of Poland. He was actually eventually pulled off of this because he told Hitler, hey, we can't do this, we need to back off, and Hitler accused him of being weak and gave his army group to Manstein. But, so let's get this going. I believe this is going to be 7 different missions for this campaign, but we'll see. Let's start that scenario. Alright guys, here we go, Operation Uranus. November 19th, 1942, Soviet High Command Stavka brings a rude surprise on the Germans. Soviets unleash their secret tank reserves and penetrate thinly held Axis lines north and south of Stalingrad. The trap is sprung shut around the German forces still engaged in bitter fighting for the city. Oh my god, my cat is licking my foot. We are at Marmalade Alert Level 2. He is being super lovey aggressive. So, the orders, Stavka dispatch. Strike hard and fast to close the door at Kalak. The enemy will surely mount relief efforts, so be prepared. Victories in 5 turns, decisive victory in 3 turns, brilliant victory, capture every objective on time. Oh, I don't know. Getting it within 2 or 3 turns is going to be hard, guys. Okay, so kind of a brief background. The Romanians were actually the majority of the force fighting. There was about 250,000 Germans, and I don't know how many tanks they had. I don't think it was many. And along with that, they only had about 400 operational aircraft. They had like 750 supposedly in the area, but only 400 were operational. The Romanians were another 400,000 men. I want to say 200 tanks. I don't think they had aircraft. No one knows how much artillery the Germans had. The Russians, on the other hand, had 1.2 million men, 1,500 aircraft, 900 tanks, and the Russians, they had a whole ton of artillery. So that's kind of the way it goes. So what we have to do, there's 2 things for us to kind of look at first. First is the objectives. So these are the objectives I need to get. I lose 30 per churn after churn 2. So eventually this isn't going to be worth anything. So that's the only thing I don't like about this is the point system is set up weirdly, and I don't like how that goes. So I'm suspecting I might get one of these. I'll probably have a really low amount of points, even though I hopefully can win this. Okay, so those are my 3 objectives. I have to get those 3 hexes. Now, supplies. This is the thing about Unity Command I have to get used to. I have to make sure to defend this area and all the rest of my supplies, and I got to try to take their supplies as quickly as possible. So we're going to hit this supply area right in the first round. That's because if you look, they have 1 unit there. I'm taking them because if I can do anything to damage their supplies, that's to my advantage. So supplies, that's the first things I need to secure as well. Let's see. Weather. Looks like all the sucky weather's on my portion at the moment. Or no, I guess everybody's weather. What is that? Oh, that's the terrain. Okay, so let's get started, guys. Let's see what we can do. First, let's try to take their supply lines. Oh, I don't. There we go. Let's take them. Oh, and like before, on the upper right-hand corner is what they suspect will be the results, which shows I'll destroy 4 of their units, 90% chance to retreat, 40% chance to overrun. Let's do it. Oh, and I did overrun. Excellent. And then we'll turn around and we'll beat on... Oh, wait, which way do we want to go? Yeah, we'll beat on him so I can help get more people through. Because the whole key is to get down here as fast as possible. This is me mostly trying to get around the edge. You can see me working my way around the north flank and trying to bring things around. The Romanians really did give me a lot of unexpected pushback, though. I mean, I wasn't expecting. And the Germans were horrible. I swear, I had to throw so many units against the German unit. But then again, I guess that's pretty much what really happened. So the Romanians, though, did better than you would have thought. I mean, they did better than I would have expected. I was thinking I could push right through. Okay, I think we're doing good. I think we're scoring in close here. That's kind of the goal, is to kind of get in there. Okay, back to talking, guys. I'm thinking we're not going to attack because I'll lose troops too badly here. They're going to have to move to kind of offset these, and then I can start moving in. So I think we're pretty much... I'm nervous about taking individual losses like this, though. All right, let's try this. Yeah, that hurt. That wasn't what I was hoping for, but that's okay. The Romanians are... I gotta say, those are pretty tough Romanians right there, guys. There we go. Eking them down a little bit. Okay, so I think we are pretty much done. Because I don't want to... Ooh, let's do that. Any Germans that I can do a lot on, that's important. Oh, there we go. Let's push in. Okay, guys, that's where I'm going to end this turn. I got one more turn to secure as many of these as I can. So I will see you next turn. We'll kind of watch what the Germans do. Okay, here they go. They are moving back towards. That's what I thought they would do. And I wanted to keep these guys here because I have supplies here. I can't afford to lose the supplies. Excellent. Okay, guys, this is where I start moving in. First of all, we need to get rid of him. Guys, they're cutting off our supplies. Can't allow that. Ag, this is so annoying because their troops are so good. Alright, so we'll come back. We'll go here first. We'll see what we can secure. Oh, yeah. There we go. Nice one, guys. Ow, that hurt. That was not nice. Can we move him up? Yeah, we'll move him up. We're just going to keep pegging at these guys because that's all I can do at the moment. Alright, wait a minute. There we go. There we go. See, we're just taking them. Oh, man. There we go. That's what I was hoping. Something like that. Oh, that was a good strike back on me. I did not. Okay, guys, that's pretty much, I think, where I'm stuck at for the second turn, so I'm going to let it go here. I will see you next turn. Okay, good news. Look at all of these guys are having problems with supplies. This is good. This is a really good choice. I did well so far with the stuff then. Good. Good, 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 good. Ah, they got one of my units, though. Dang it. That's fine. Ooh, are you trying to cut me off? Oh, that is not fair, dude. Alright, guys. Starting the next turn. Let's do this, puppy. Okay. Let's see. Let's start getting rid of things that are in my way. Ooh, this is all not pretty, though. Where are the supplies? Let's check the supplies right there. Okay. There we go. Let's see. Let's look up here. Let's see how these guys are doing. Now, the biggest thing I noticed when I was doing this was that the Romanians were a lot harder than expected. And it's mostly because I didn't realize until I looked closer that a lot of the Russian infantry were really low numbered, like in their 2s and 3s. I guess the original, some of my frontline infantry were a lot higher than 5s and 6s, but I think they had artillery. So that's when I originally did this. I should have probably looked at my infantry more. So it took a little bit more effort to get around here. As you can kind of see with what I'm doing, I kind of got bogged up in the north. And that was the biggest problem. I kept trying to figure out how to make it work. The south went a lot smoother, as you can see. I was able to kind of move. The problem is I had that one South Romanian unit was kind of in an area that I didn't want to mess with. I didn't want to attack him and not be able to do anything and then have him cut off more supply lines. That was my biggest concern about the whole thing there. And then, for the most part, I finally decided to just screw it and make the attack anyways. But yeah, as you can tell, I really was trying on this. The cavalry was kind of an awkward thing because it couldn't really attack much. But yeah, like you see, I just attacked with my tank and my infantry, and I decided to just keep pushing. I was hoping maybe I'd hurt him enough that he'd retreat. I still am working on the suppression thing. The suppression thing is something I'm still learning. But overall, I think I did pretty good in this turn. And as you can tell, I did the voice over afterwards because I was so concentrating on what I was doing. Alright guys, so that's about as far as I think I can go. Let's move on to the next turn. Now, you'll notice in the German turn, they had some tanks up here. I didn't have any force pool to be able to do that, so I couldn't handle it. My biggest worry this whole time was that they would just throw troops in to slow me down since I've only got 5 turns. And, you know, you never realize how short 5 turns is until you're playing it. Fortunately, I think the next one's 7 or 8, so we're pretty good there. But they were kind of reinforcing the areas. I'm glad they didn't try to retake that one town. I'm not sure if that would work. But yeah, you can see they're just moving down, trying to slow me down, especially at the northern target. I can't remember the name of it now. Kalch, actually. Yeah, they were trying to just keep me off. So that's all they did that round. Alright guys, as you can see, the max points I can get is 180 now out of 300. That's kind of sad, but let's see what we can do. They have lots of supply problems. That's a good sign, actually. That's a good thing. Ooh, they're still gonna kick my butt. What's that about? Stupid Germans. Out of supplies. Oh man, I still can't make a move. Okay. Oh, this is gonna be horrible, guys. Let's finish them off first so we don't have to deal with this anymore. The rest of them will just start moving forward. Yeah, we need to secure this town, so they'll be the first ones we go after. 3 suppression, good plan. There we go. That's what I needed, guys. There we go. Secured another one. And we're going to start pushing our way around, I think. There we go. See, now we're doing better. Now we're starting to work our way up. See, guys, I was mostly stuck with trying to move up from the south. That's where I had the most movement. Their armor that was on the target, that was my primary target, of course, and that's where I was trying to get to, but I was a little bit worried that my tanks that were running out of fuel wouldn't be able to keep up. So pretty much, it was just me moving to the north, trying to get in close. And amazingly, I couldn't move very far in some things. I'm still getting used to the movements on this. So that's another aspect, as I'm learning the movements and the supplies. Alright, now we're doing good, guys. Oh, much better than I expected, guys. Much better. Okay, I have no forcible, no reserve. I had to double check that. I didn't think I did. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I did not mean to attack him. Oh my god, that sucked. Guys, that was not what I did. That was an accidental. And I can't undo it. Ah, I did not mean to click on him. That was my bad. Oh, you know what? I think we're not going to be able to do much this turn. I think we're pretty much stacked out at the moment. What? Why is there weird, like... Wait. We're going to fill the gaps up. We're not going to let them out. Okay, guys, we'll wrap it up here. I got one more turn. I got 2 of the 3. Not sure if I'm going to get that next round. We'll see. Where is it at? Let's see where it comes out at. Ooh, maybe. I'm up on it. Maybe next round. Okay, guys. See you next turn. Okay, guys. If you notice, the most I can get is another 10 points. So let's see what we can do. Okay, let's double check where that flag is. Okay, that's where it's at. Okay. First and foremost. Okay, first, let's see what we can do. Ooh, 3 suppression. I'm going to move him here. We're going to move armor down to here. Excellent. Okay. Soviet victory. Soviet score 150 out of 300. No prestige earned. That's okay. We're not going to view the history. We're going to continue the campaign. So, guys, we're going to move on to the next one. Little Saturn next Let's Play. Yeah, there's 7 scenarios, if you see. So that's the first of 7 done. I actually feel pretty good. We didn't get any prestige, really. I got close, but that was pretty hard, actually. That was a lot harder. Ooh, this one is... I'm going to have more... Oh, finally going to have a little bit of that. But still, the tanks are better, but the infantry is less. I'm finding I like the infantry more. So we're going to end it there, guys. Thank you for watching my first campaign Let's Play. I will see you for Little Saturn next time. 8 turns this time. Excellent. You guys take care. Talk to you later.